and follow with me question by question to practice how to solve all question in the time or before the time of the exam finish. So number 1, if x minus 1 over 3 equal k and the k equal 3, what's the value of x? So you are given k, quickly you substitute k3, x minus 1 over 3 is equal to 3, cross multiplication, x minus 1 is equal to 3 times 3 is 9, so x is equal to 10. That's very easy. Direct question, solve a linear equation. Number 2, if I equal root negative 1, this complex numbers, what is the sum of 7 plus 3i plus negative 8 plus 9i? Don't waste time to write the question again. Quickly you have to add real part with the real part and imaginary with the imaginary part. 7 plus negative 8, just add the real parts, negative 1 plus, and the 3i plus 9i is 12i. That's it, very easy. Negative 1 plus 12i. Number A, negative 1 plus 12i. Question number 3. On Saturday afternoon, Armand sent M text message each hour for 5 hours. Before complete reading the question, just from these two pieces of information, just multiply them together to get the total number of texts in 5 hours. And Tyrone sent P text messages each hour for 4 hours. Also multiply 4 times P. Now you have the message for the first person and the total message for the second person. Which of the following represents the total number of messages sent by Armand and Tyrone? This is the total number, just add. So 5m, where is this expression you have here? C. 5m plus 4b. Very easy. This question. Kathy is repair technician for a phone company each week. She received a batch of phones, like a collection of phones to be repaired, okay? The number of phones that she has left to fix at the end of each day can be estimated by the equation P equal 108 minus 23D, where P is the number of phones left and D is the number of days she has worked that week. What is the meaning of the number 108? 108 is a fixed number here, fixed amount. P, fixed term or constant term. P equal 108 minus 23D. The meaning of 108 occurs when this term equals 0. D, number of days equals 0. So Kathy will complete repair within 180 days? No. This one is wrong because 108 really equal P. And the P is the number of remaining phones that must be repaired by Kathy. Kathy start each week with 108 phones to fix? Yes. Start here means the number of days is 0. We don't start at the beginning of the week, we don't have the, so D here, the D number of days must be 0. So P equal 108. Number B is correct. This one is completely wrong, number C and D, because Kathy repairs the phone at rate. The constant term not represent rate in any question, okay? This one is wrong, this one is wrong. So D and C will never be correct. Okay? 28.6. A pediatrician uses a model move above to estimate the height h of a body of a boy in inches in terms of the boy's age A in years. Between the age of 2 and 5, based on the model, what is the estimated increase in the estimated increase in each of the day for each year? Look at we have a lot of words here. So when you substitute with 2 here, the age is 2 and 5, the age here is A. Quickly you multiply 3 times 2 plus 28.6, and don't calculate of course this one, just substitute. And when you have 5, you have 3 times 5 plus 28.6. Now subtract to get the difference between the two amounts. This is 0 of course. 3 times 5, 15, minus 3 minus 2, 6 is equal to 9. This 9 a difference in what? In the height, h. But this in 3 years, from 2 to 5. I want each year. So take 9 divided by 3, you get the average increase in the height. Okay? If you stop at this step 9, we don't have 9 here. So you have to continue dividing by 3 to get the average of the height each year, or the height in each year. This one, even it's a long question, but it's easy, very easy to solve. This expression or formula m equal all this expression multiplied by p. This amount are over. I don't want to waste all time in reading. You have this one. The formula above gives the monthly payment m needed to pay off a loan of $P at R% annual interest of over n months. Which of the following gives the P in terms of M, R, and N? I want to make P subject. Okay? If you want to make P subject, the P, you have a fraction beside B. This fraction, this big fraction beside. If you want to remove this big fraction beside B, just multiply it by reciprocal of this fraction. So this expression will become here, this, and this one become here in the down. So pick the expression that m multiplied by this down and this up, which is this one here. I'm sorry, where is it? This is up. Where is that? This one, yes, number B. M times 1 plus R over 1200 all power n over R over 1200 into a bracket 1 plus R over 1200 all to the power of n. This answer is correct. Okay, so some question need from you to read it carefully. Don't try it too much. In the SAT exam, don't try too much. Try to solve it quickly. Don't waste time. This one, if A over B equal 2, what is the value of 4B over A? Look, the fraction or the ratio converted. So convert this one. So A over B or B over A equal flip 2 will be half. I want to calculate 4BA. 4B over A means the 4 alone B times A equals 4 times this part. 4 times B times A already is half. 4 times half is equal to 2. Very easy. Okay. Number 9. Two linear equation in two unknowns. What is the solution x and y to a system of this? You have two options to solve this. You can take order pair substitute directly here, and this is a good idea also. Or you can solve as normal by cancellation or eliminating x or y, then solve. Okay. So if I try to pick the answer from here, -5, -2, 3 into. If you are good in calculation, you can solve use this way. Substitution from the answer. You check this one may be correct, but you have to substitute in both. Okay. -15 plus -8 is equal to -23. Yeah, so correct. And also here -2 times we can quickly calculate. 2 times -2 is -4 minus x is -5. Here, oh, the answer is not 19, so this one is wrong. Try 3 and 8. If you try by this way, 3 and 8, you will find it correct. 3 and -8 is correct. Once you get the answer, don't, of course, try in the other, or the other solution will be wrong. Okay? Look at this one. G of x equal ax squared plus 24. For the function g defined above, a is a constant. And g of 4 is equal to 8. What is the value of g of -4? If you look at this function, this is an even function. Even function means g of x is the same g of -x. So you are given g of 4. So g of -4 be the same. Thank you. That's it. Some students ask me to, so what is the value of a, sir? You don't know, how can you solve it? Ignore the value of a, doesn't matter now. The important point that this is even function, x squared. It doesn't matter when you have x squared, this x be 5 or -5 will get the same value. 1 or -1 will get the same value, no problem. Be careful of these points. B equals and C equal expression. In the equation above, B and C represent the price per pound in dollars of beef, B for beef, and C for chicken. Yes, and chicken, respectively. X weeks after July 1, July 1st during last summer, what was the price per pound of beef when it was equal to the price per pound of chicken? You will make them equal quickly. This expression, all decimal number, you can multiply by 100. I want to deal with whole number. You know this. You cannot use a calculator here. Just multiply, make them equal. Make this expression equal this expression quickly. Okay. Multiply by 100. So 40x plus 175 is equal to, here multiply 100, 25x plus 235. Collect the x on one side. 40 minus 25 is 15x. And the 235 minus 5 minus 5, 0. 13 minus 7, 6, and 1. That's it. over 15 over 15, you get x equal 4. X equal 4, the question is not asking about x, you will not have 4 here. What is the price per pound of beef? Go to the beef, or طبعا beef or chicken, the same value. So B equal 2.35 plus 0.25 times 4. You know this is quarter, yes? Quarter times 4 is 1. 1 plus 2.35 will be 3.35. This one. The answer 3.35. This question. A line in the xy plane passes through the origin and has a slope 1 over 7. Which of the line passes through the origin always is the equation y equal mx. We don't have c. C is 0. Which of the following points lies on the line? The slope already is given 1 over 7, so y equal 1 over 7x. You can substitute now from point to x here. If you put x 0, you will get y 0. This one is wrong. Put x 1. 1 times 1 over 7 will get 1 over 7. This one is wrong. Put x 7. 7 times 1 over 7, 1. This is not 1. Wrong. Thank you. This is the answer. Or if you know that any line passing through the origin, for example, pass through the point A and B, you know the slope of this line is B over A? Yes? Please write this note. So the slope of this line 1 over 7. The only point gives you a slope of 1 over 7, this point. 2 over 14 is the same 1 over 7. So go direct to this point and pick it. Okay? So the slope of the line, write this note please on your paper. The slope of the line passing through the origin and passing through any point A and B is simply B over A. Thank you. Continue. Number 13. If x is bigger than 3, which of the following is equivalent to this? This is some algebra, okay? This one. I try to just move to be able to see, and to focus on one question. Okay, 1 over a fraction plus fraction, we solve it quickly. When you add two fractions, the denominator is different, just multiply them together. X plus 2 times x plus 3, and the numerator is 1 times x cross multiplication here. X plus 3 plus x plus 2 is equal to 1 over x plus x is 2x, and 3 plus 2 is 5. You can multiply also x plus 2 times x plus 3 quickly. X times x squared, plus 2x plus 3x, 5x, plus 2 times 3 is 6. 1 over a fraction is the reciprocal of this fraction. 1 over, look, 1 over a fraction is just to flip the fraction. X squared plus 5x plus 6 over 2x plus 5. This one. Again, the note here, you can write it. 1 over any fraction A over B is B over A. Okay? 1 over any fraction is the reciprocal over a fraction. Go to this question, number 14. If 3x minus y is 12, what is the value of... to go this question, look, 2 and 8 the same base. Take this expression. You, don't solve, do try to solve this equation. No solution for this. Not exact solutions. There's many solutions to this. Don't solve this one. Keep it. Try to go to the expression you want to simplify, and you try to simplify itself. The 8 is 2 cubed, okay? All power x over 2 power y. And then 2 power 3 times x 3x over 2 power y. You studied in the power, when you divide, subtract the power, the same base, subtract the power. The 3x minus y. Subtract this minus this. You have already now this value. Okay? 3x minus y is given here. Look, equal 12. So it's a 2 power 12. It's a big number, of course. About more than, I think, about 4,000, something like that. Given already 2 power 12. Okay, this one. Ax plus 2 times bx plus 7 equal 15x squared plus cx plus 14. For all values of x and a plus b equals 8, the sum of the two numbers a and b is 8. What is the possible values of c? Look, a times b, when you multiply, ab now, when you multiply ax and bx, give you 15x squared. So ab is 15, okay? And the a plus b is equal to 8. So this equation, you can solve it. A times b is 15, 3, maybe 3 and 4. Yes? 3 and 5, sorry. 3 times 5, 15, or maybe 5 and 3. So a and b may be 3 and 5, or the opposite, 5 and 3. The c here, You try each one. يعني I mean, you say 3x plus 2 times 5x plus 7. Yeah, you put x here 3, a 3, and the b is 5. And they check the middle term now because he asked you about the middle term. Cx is the middle term. Look. C is the coefficient of the middle term. Quickly, 2 times 5, 10. 3 times 7, 21. The sum of 31. Or, if you put here 5 quickly and here 3, you will get 2 times 3, 6. And 5 times 7, 35. The sum is what? 41. So, the values of C may be 31 or 41. Okay? This is the answer. I have some question now. You have to write the answer in the blanks or the table given here by making like a black circle in the correct answer. You have to also practice on this type of solution. Come to this question. T bigger than 0 means t positive. This is very easy. T squared minus 4 quadratic equation. T squared equal 4. So t equal root 4 equal 2. You take only positive root because t is positive. Okay, it's easy. Come to this one. This really a lake. A distance between the two endpoints of the lake is x feet. This is just a summer camp counselor. Okay, wants to find the length x in feet across the lake, as represented in the sketch above. The length of the represented by the sides. You have to find the sides here. Quickly write the length. Okay, AB equals 1400, EB equals 700, EB 700. Third one, BD is 800, BD is 800. And finally, CD is 1800, 1400, sorry. EB is 1400, this 1400. And this is 700. And finally, CD is 800. CD is 800. Okay. Of course, I want to find x. Look at the figure. These two vertically opposite angles are equal, and also have an arc here. Look at this arc already drawn in the figure, means the two angles are equal. So these two triangles are similar, okay? Because if two angles are equal in two triangles, then the two triangles are similar. This is a postulate. So their corresponding sides are proportional. You will just write x over 800, okay? The x opposite to the dot, so opposite side to the dot is 800. The x over 800 is the same here for 1400 over 700. This opposite to this one. 1400 opposite to this. Look, the third angle I make it a star or two arcs here. The two arcs here. The side opposite to the angle two arcs 1400 equal this side also 700. You have to pick corresponding sides. So cancel equal 2 over 1. So 1x equal 800 times 2 equals, I'm sorry, here, equals 1600. Answer 1600, this one. These two simultaneous equation, x plus y and something x plus y also, according to the system of equations above, what is the value of x? Here you can solve it quickly by subtraction. X minus x0 to y minus y. Negative 25 minus negative 9 is negative 16. Okay? Y is negative 16. Substitute back in the first one. X equal negative 9 minus y equal negative 9 minus negative 16 means 16 minus 9 is equal to 7. This is x. So x equals 7. Thank you. That's it. Number 19. In a right triangle, one angle measure x, where sine x is 4 over 5. What is the cosine 90 minus x? I have to. There is two solutions for this question. Cosine 90 minus x is the same equal sine x, if you know the rule. Okay, write this note. Sine any angle like 20 equal cosine, it's complementary, equal cosine 70. Okay, and also cosine like 30 equals sine 60. This is from rules of trigonometry. Sine any angle theta equals sine 90 minus theta. So if you have want to calculate cosine 90 minus x, is the same sine x, and sine x already is given 4/5. You have other way to solve this question when you have like this. Okay, you can draw a triangle. This other way to solution this x. Okay, and the sine x 4/5. Sine means opposite over hypotenuse. Find the third side from Pythagoras theorem 3, and this is 90, of course, minus x. The angle he asked you about to find it, it's 90 minus x. This one, of course, if you know in the right triangle, if this x, this is 90 minus x. So cosine this angle is adjacent over hypotenuse will give you also 4/5. By any means you can solve. Last question, a equal 5 radical 2 and the 2a equal square root of 2x. What is the value of x? I have a equal and the 2a equal. You can substitute directly here. 2, don't write a now, write its value. 5 radical 2 is equal to root 2x. Okay? Root 2x, you know, root 2 root x. And the root 2 here, you can 2 times 5 is 10. Divide by root 2 each side. So root x equal 10 by squaring power 2. So x equals, you know, root x squared is only x. So x equals 10 squared is 100. This is the value of x. Okay. This is solution with the first part of the exam. Follow me in the next part. Inshallah, I'll show you how to solve section number 3. Goodbye.